Connecting a proper Nikon DSLR to a microscope used to be a massive headache of mismatched threads and shaky rigs, but this little chunk of all-metal hardware aims to fix that cleanly. Now, what stands out right away when you pull this thing out of the box is the sheer weight of it. There's no flimsy plastic anywhere in sight, which gives it a surprisingly robust feel in the hand, especially given how compact it actually is. AmScope built this specifically to bridge the gap between older or current Nikon bodies and laboratory optics, and they made sure it handles the physical connection with zero wobble. One detail worth mentioning is the inclusion of a 2x magnification glass element inside the optical path, which punches in a bit closer on the specimen than a straight-through tube would. Setting it up on the microscope side is remarkably painless because the kit comes bundled with a couple of clever step-down rings. Out of the box, it accommodates standard 23.2mm tubes, but pop on the included adapters, and suddenly it snaps right onto 30mm or 30.5mm barrels. That means whether you are working with a basic classroom monocular scope or a heavy-duty stereo setup in a workshop, this adapter usually just fits without needing extra guesswork. On the camera end, it uses a standard T-mount system that threads smoothly onto a dedicated Nikon F-mount ring, locking the DSLR body securely in place, so there is no terrifying sag threatening to crack the microscope trinocular port. Of course, it is not entirely flawless. The 2x magnification is fixed, meaning users cannot dial it back if they wanted a wider field of view without cropping later in post-production. Plus, owners of Nikon's newer G-series lenses or bodies that rely purely on electronic aperture communication might find themselves fussing with manual settings depending on the exact lens setup, though most people pairing a camera body directly to a microscope tube are running manual bellows or direct prime projection anyway. So yeah, for anyone trying to pull crisp, high-resolution photographs straight off a microscope sensor using a trusty Nikon body instead of fiddling with cheap digital eyepieces, this solid metal adapter gets the job done without breaking a sweat.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.